I know you're gonna find it hard to believe, but Kung Fu Panda, The Karate Kid, long distance running, and DJing have a lot more in common than you might think. My name is Adi, and that's the topic of tonight's video. So, you might be wondering, Kung Fu Panda is a children's movie. It is a movie for children, but it is so profound and it has so much wisdom if you look at it with those eyes. And if you look at, I don't know, even let's go beyond that. Let's look at long distance running. Let's look at The Karate Kid. Let's look at Chandni Chowk to China. Let's look at Mission Impossible. Let's look at Top Gun. And then let's look at DJing. All of these have this one element in common, which in some way, shape, or form says, if you don't overthink it, you will be just fine. That's the premise of all of these movies, and that's how I've been approaching DJing. It's very meditative for me, the process now. But let me break that down for you. If you've ever gone out for a long run, you hate it at first, you dread it, you're like, मुझे नहीं दौड़ना है इतना, मैं क्यों दौड़ूं, मैं क्यों कर रहा हूँ अपने साथ ये सब. And then I don't know, you're probably listening to Coach Bennett from your Nike Run Club app in your ears. And one of the things that he said that made a lot of sense to me is you don't think about 10 kilometers when you're running 10 kilometers. You are thinking of 1 kilometer at a time, one step at a time. If you put your legs ahead of each other, one step at a time, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, sooner rather than later, your 10 kilometers will be over and you won't even know that it's done. And it also trains your mind to not worry, because if you look at climbing the peak of the mountain and you get afraid at the base of the mountain, yes, you will get afraid. But if you take one step, another step, you are slowly making your way up there without thinking about what lies ahead. You're just going at it, you're staying in the present. That's the parallel that I've drawn between running and DJing. And if you look at Kung Fu Panda, in the first movie itself, it's like there is no secret ingredient. It's just you. You have to believe in yourself to be able to pull something off. This is very relevant in the context of being a DJ when you're playing for 4 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours. Now if I tell you कि चल 6 घंटा लगातार म्यूजिक बजा, you will be like, that's a little complicated, that's a little difficult, I don't know what to do. But you don't think about 6 hours. You think about the first half an hour, then the next half an hour, then the next half an hour, and it's always song to song, which is also the premise of Karate Kid. Literally, it's like wax on, wax off, wax on, wax off. Or if you watch the new one with Jaden Smith, where it was all about jacket on, jacket off, jacket on, jacket off. They get pissed. They're like, मैं ये क्यों कर रहा हूँ? Why are you making me polish your car? Why are you making me take my jacket on and off again when I just want to fight and learn to do karate? But the lesson in that is that when you do something repeatedly and you build muscle memory with it, it becomes a part of your being. It becomes second nature, and then it becomes easy to do. Today, I am confident to be able to play for 3-4 hours while having a conversation with someone without missing the beat, because I know that I'll play one song, then while that is playing, I'll find another song, I'll play that, I'll do that all over again, back here, then again here, and my long set will be done, and I'll enjoy it because I was sucked into this flow state, into this present moment. And that's really how I want you to approach DJing if you're looking at doing it, or if you do it. If you overthink things, you will set yourself up for failure. But if you don't think, and in split second decision making, such as in DJing or in sports, it really helps you because you're trusting your instinct and you're going with that. I mean, one of the reasons that I'm making this video is because people ask me, "So Adi, what are you thinking about when you are DJing?" And the answer is, I'm not thinking. I literally am not. Yes, I'm aware of my surroundings. Yes, I'm aware of what's going on. Yes, I know what I have to do. But I literally don't even know what my first song is going to be before I've played it. And I'm just building everything from there. Now, granted, you can't do this if you're just starting out and you need some practice. And you need some experience out playing real venues, real events, real clubs to be able to do this. But that's the point. ultimately everything is about, just doing it one step at a time. You can't jump to step 10 when you haven't done step 1. You shouldn't be thinking about step 10 when you haven't done step 1. And I think that also brings a lot of peace to your mind, because you're in such a chaotic environment as a DJ. Like someone's broken a glass because they got very drunk, someone is dancing too hard, maybe someone's like pressed a wrong button on your DJ console because they got very excited. There's so much that can go wrong, and you can't let that affect you. You have to be like, okay, my responsibility right now is to make sure this song plays out well, and I find the next one and I ready it to play that. And before you know it, your entire set is done. And I'm not saying this in a way that you have to get your set done, because we enjoy being DJs, we love doing this. I am saying this in a way that you don't get overwhelmed when you are in an environment where things can more or less go against you. The only thing that you can really fall back upon is what you have under your control, and that is the DJ console. That's the whole idea. Like, you look at Chandni Chowk to China, horrible film, wouldn't watch it, but like, there's a bit in it which I think made sense. There's one dialogue which goes like, मुझे उस एक मूव से डर लगना चाहिए जो तुमने 10,000 बार प्रैक्टिस की है. I shouldn't be afraid of the 10,000 moves that you've practiced once. Because like, you can have a bag of tricks all you want, but if you don't have your basics right, like, at some point in time you will fail, or you will come across a hurdle that you can't cross. But if you have your foundations and your basic right, your wax on, your wax off, you can't go wrong, because that is the foundation of everything. Just sticking to the basics. I don't want this to be some kind of like, gyan for you, where I'm like, oh, have a grip on things. And if it has come across that way, I apologize. But my intention to help you with this video is just that, I have a few years of experience under my belt, and I can help someone who's, not as far ahead in the curve. And the whole idea behind doing this, if you are starting out as a DJ today, if you are looking to learn how to DJ today, you'll be like, what camera should I buy? What headphones should I buy? What should my outfit be like? What kind of music should I play? What kind of reels should I be making? What's my social media strategy? There's so many things to think about, but none of them at their core is DJing, which is what you really fell in love with, right? So every time you feel like a little bit, I don't know, like bummed out about the situation, every time you feel a little bit overwhelmed by the room you're playing, I feel overwhelmed, if I'm playing a big room. I just played a festival stage recently. There were not a lot of people, I'll admit, but like, it was the biggest sound system I'd ever played on. And the guy that's shooting this video shot that one as well, by the way. So, I got overwhelmed, and it happens, but this is how I bring myself in check. You are just like, ठीक है, बड़ा stage है, हो जाएगा. Because at its core, my job doesn't change. If I'm playing a small bar of 30 people, if I'm playing a club of 1,000 people, or if I'm playing a stage that has a capacity of 3,000 people, it's still one song after another. And like, you need to remember that, because that's also where the joy of it lies, And I mean, these are just my personal experiences and examples. If you think a movie or a book or any kind of artwork really resonated with you and changed your life or changed your perspective with how you approach your work, let me know in the comments. I will try my best to get to it and then come back to you. See you in the next one.